Holy crap, it's hot. I just got done with 12 miles of biking. And some of you guys that bike all the time, you understand that 12 miles is a heck of a lot harder when you're not on an e-bike. So get an e-bike. Dad Random here. We are now going to ride the ONEBOT, the exact same 6-mile journey that I made with the RIDSTAR. So I'm going to switch the seats. That's the first thing I'm going to do, is switch them over, and we're going to check it out. We're going to see what kind of a ride we're going to get. I can imagine that the ONEBOT is going to take me longer to get through this this same 6 miles, but maybe not. Maybe at the same pace that I rode the RIDSTAR, we could possibly have the same experience. So dead random, we're going to get on the ONEBOT T6F, and we are headed out on the trail for not 1, 2, 3, but 6 miles. Yes. All right, so we're switching the seats out. This is the stock seat of the ONEBOT T6F. This is my setup. We've got the DJI action on the front, and we're going to switch out this seat right here. So the seat is switched out. You can see the size difference of the two seats right there. Guys, it's all about comfort, man. Riding bikes is about comfort. You'll never keep riding if you're not comfortable. So there we are. There's our setup. A little bit lighter than the OneStar, or the RIDSTAR. I keep calling it. Anyway, call it the Lone Star. So I'm gonna start a bike company in Texas, and I'm gonna call it the Lone Star Bike Company. All right, I think we're ready to go. We're at 0. Let's get riding. Let's ride. All right, I've made my first adjustment on this bike. Brought the seat up to about. You want to get your legs as long as possible when you're pedaling. All right. So we haven't gone very far. We've only gone 0.5 miles. Let's get going. All right, Dad Random. We are on PAS number 1. And we're going to have to definitely get up to number 3 for this trip. Right away, I'm sitting up much more straight, and my ride is much more leisurely, I guess. I can look at that. All right, 0.5 miles. Coming to the big downgrade. Oh, that's much better seat-wise. All right. This is the downhill right here. And we're gonna keep our speed at a definitely, this is where you want to know if your brakes work. Now we got a person that's walking. beautiful Jacob Hamlin's home and his orchard. And like we did with the other bike, we're going to take a tour of the Jacob Hamlin rest stop. We're going to call it the Jacob Hamlin rest stop up here. And the TP. All right. We got a lot more traffic. It is 9:30. Everybody's finally up. So we've got to be very, very careful. So we're back out in Santa Clara on the sidewalk today because we're really busy. We're just, like I said, we're just chilling, and we've got morning traffic. And remember, we're just trying to enjoy our ride. So we're 1.7 miles into our ride. Hey, that's a great reason why you should wear a helmet right there. Just hit a branch. My head. Probably do me some improvements right there. Trying to keep my Action 2 from overheating, but we're really comfortable. I like the upright. It's a lot less fatiguing sitting upright. Not a question. And you know, we're just trying to chill. It's a much more picturesque going down the sidewalk too. So we should just be on the other side of the road. We're going to get across over here. Alright, there we go. There's the pretty green bike. I'm going to drop my power selector down to 2 so I don't get as much of a jump every time I turn the cranks. But this is a really solid bike. This little bike here is really solid. This guy here is gonna go ahead, guy. Everybody's in a hurry to get to the freaking post office. But if I was on the street, he probably would saw me, right? But I'm gonna stay off the street as much as I can with this bike. We're gonna take the same pathway, but alright, that ran him. Cute town. Friendly people. Alright. We are coming up on the fruit stand here. Got some sweet corn today, and we got some, looks like some golden, well, what those, I think those are Honeycrisp apples. The fruit stand's it's a little bit early for the fruit stand, but little gift shops. There's always a revitalization of that area. Every time I drive through, they try to keep it the same. Keep Santa Clara the same, unless you live where I live. And then they want to make it different, and they want to keep changing all the. Oh wow, look at that! Check that out. That's why we have a fruit stand. We got people like that are getting ready for the fall. So right there's all the fall crops. Look at all the tomatoes down there. Holy crap. A lot of tomatoes getting ripe. So we want to stay off the street, especially in the morning like this. This has been the afternoon, and there have been many fewer cars, or Sunday or Saturday for that matter. I'm just cruising along. Remember, we're in no hurry today. We're in no hurry. Probably get on the road here in a minute. Try to get hit by a car. See how it works for me. We're going to third gear. If you can only go as fast as a normal bike. So we're going to chance it on the road. I feel better with the RIDSTAR. I know what it's like to be a motorist when there's a bike, especially when there's a big guy on a bike. Like, I pretty much take up the whole bike lane. But so far so nice. I'm not feeling much difference when it comes to getting in the ride experience, you know. This one wants you to pedal a lot more, which is great. So if you want a lot more exercise, I take this one out. Not as much to see here, so 2.7 mile mark, 2.8, almost to 3 miles. Going east, 15 miles an hour. No hurry, no worry. And we're gonna have to cross the street over here. That's the only worry I got. Got the traffic. All right, we're on the uphill swing. We're on the uphill swing of the trip. And what we're going to do up here is we'll do a quick camera check, make sure everything's running. All right, Dad Random here with the ONEBOT T6F. I am over here at the BMX park checking my cameras. This is the end of our trip, 3.2 miles in. So we're headed back, I think it was a total of 6 miles. So a lot of bikes on trail today. Let's enjoy it before the heat makes all my cameras stop completely. You can tell I've already switched to Action 1 because Action 2 keeps overheating. All right, maybe I need an Action 3. All right, coming across the Santa Clara Dike. This did wash in, or wash away one time. Well, it didn't totally wash away, but it got bad. It got scared. There you go. All right, now this is my my cooling off point. This is where I get down. So far I feel great. The bike is doing wonderful. Very smooth. I love my new seat. I'm sure I could get a better seat than this one, but this one is doing a great job. It says it has memory foam, so hopefully it doesn't remember that my butt is big. But yeah, way cooler down here, but only about 5 degrees now because it's a heck of a lot hotter right now. We are basically pushing 80 or is it 90 degrees? Yeah, it's 90. So 90 degrees already. You definitely want to pace yourself on a long bike ride when it's 90. I'm going to do a couple of 100-degree bike rides. I've got plenty of them coming, so we get out here with its 116, and that'll really test out a bike. But really nice bike. This is a great bike option. Upright, easy to control. You don't want to go fast on this bike. Handlebars are much more narrow. Now we're into the desert portion of the trail where the rabbits are. It's kind of cool over here because that little wash that goes through this area here. We're making use of all the shade that we can find. And definitely having a good ride. So ride 2 today. 4 miles in. 4 miles. Well, 3.9, but who's counting? This is where the RIDSTAR is nice. You can just buzz up this hill at 100 miles an hour, get a rabbit there. This one you got to crank up. Some people like that. Some people like to crank up the hill. Yeah. Another fat tire bike going by. Little does she know, she just passed by Dad Random. Dad Random fat tire e-bikes. They're the best. I'm going to definitely change these pedals out. These are the collapsible, foldable pedals. And I would rather have the wider pedals. I'm learning that right now. I'm going to get some Rock Brothers. All right. We're going to pedal on through the tunnel. So all in all, we've had a great ride. Just in time for the mail to show up, 10 o'clock. She's like a town crier. And she comes by, man, it's at 10 o'clock every day. 10 o'clock and all's well. 10 o'clock and here's the mail. I think we're pooped. I think we're out of gas. Figuratively and literally. Right, Dead Random. 5.6 miles. 45 minutes. And that's our 50th mile, so we've duplicated that track. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm learning this app, but What can I tell you that was different about them? Not much. I would say that if you were riding with another rider, I would say that there would be some differences because, of course, you might be trying to keep up with them. But in the case of this bike here, I don't see any real differences. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Guys, check out Dad Random's e-bike channel. Everything e-bike. Eventually all my e-bike stuff is going to be on the same channel. All right, have a great one. You're not too old. It's not too late. Guys, you're skilled enough. Get a cheap e-bike and check it out. Enjoy your town. Enjoy the place you live from a different perspective. All right, from a biking perspective. Later. Bye.